Welcome back, my wonderful weirdos. It's me, Destiny, your wonderful weirdo. Alright, today we're going to be playing Vane. As you tell, I played about 9.2 hours, so I'm just going to start the game and tell you how it goes and what you guys got to do and kind of the general consensus. If you guys played Project Zomboid, then you guys kind of already have an idea of how this game's going to go. Because the same concept, got to put it on the right screen. It's a pretty cool game. I really like it. I like the concept of surviving the zombie apocalypse. We're going to start a new game. Alright, it's kind of cool because I only played a little bit of time, so I'm kind of okay with the game, but also like there's so much more to figure out. And I really want to share this game with you because I love this game. Like Project Zomboid was pretty good, but this is like a first person one, which is where you're surviving, you're building your base, you're maintaining your base, you're going and scavenging and all this stuff, and I don't know. I like it. And it's multiplayer. I play multiplayer with it, so it's pretty fun. Let's load the game. Alright, first you gotta design your character. We're gonna design this character. It's not gonna be the best, but you don't really get to stare at it, so it's okay. Alright, so after you design your character, you get to pick stats. The stats that I picked I picked cooking, farming, and scavenging. I don't know. There's a bunch of them in here. Look them over, see what you want to do. I base this off of a survival game, so like, you're going to be scavenging buildings, you're going to be looking for food, you're going to have to figure out how to cook food, you're going to have to figure out how to build things, so like, no matter what, all these stats are going to go up, so you're going to gain all this stuff eventually. Let's see, oh yeah, there's a couple, so trading and sociability. Yeah, that word. Anyways, so those ones are going to be online multiplayer and stuff like that. Those ones I don't mess with because I don't play online. I just play with my friends. So there's weapon handling, vitality, throwing, strength, sneaking, scavenging, repair, medical, mechanical. And we scroll up here, we got lockpicking, farming, electrical, driving, dismantling, crafting, cooking, construction, and agility. So I like scavenging because at that point, because it just kicks you up. So you have 75 points to do, right? They each get 25 points. It just helps you go to the next level. And then at that point, you can get more. I did cooking. I don't know. I'm not too worried about cooking. Still gives you the things that you need to do. So I'm going to do crafting and probably farming. It's fine. You're going to get all your points and you're going to figure it out. Alright, so at that point, they're going to give those points ahead of time. So the next one you're going to go to is your occupation. So you get a pick. So like on the athlete, it's going to give you plus 10 throwing, plus 10 agility, and plus 10 vitality. And then it comes with this handful of stuff. You always get a cell phone. You got to be careful with your cell phone because batteries do die. You can collect batteries, but you won't be able to see your map and things like that until you start scavenging for that thing. So I think last time I picked a farmer, so I'm going to see what else I got. So there's chef, there's college student, conspiracy. I might pick one because it gives you, some of them are 25 crafting, so like there's ones that I'm going to add to it. Oh yeah, so let's just go through them all. Alright, so we got athlete, we got banker, we got a chef, we got a college student, a conspiracy theorist, yeah. Construction worker, courier, craft person, demolition derby driver, doctor, drug dealer, electrician, farmer, firefighter, game developer, janitor, laborer, mechanic, musician, park ranger, police officer, politician, religious leader, salesperson, teacher, thief, unemployed, unprepared, and veteran. Unprepared, this is hilarious. Maybe when I get good at this game I'll actually do that, but right now it's kind of whatever. So I like the cooking one because I didn't pick cooking on the last one. Look, I'm so fancy. And it comes with all this stuff. So it looks like I come with food, saucepan, cleaver, dress shoes, all that stuff. So it's really cool because like you get to start off with a little bit of something. So we're just going to do that one. This is my favorite one. I haven't played with any of this because I just wanted to get into the game and try it out. So this is uniqueness. Obviously, you can skip these if you want to. It says right there. But there's ones that, there's bloodlust. You have to kill things to reduce stress. Diabetic, things like that. There's peanut allergies. There's vegan. There's lactose intolerancy. Like, there's all sorts of stuff. So you can totally change it up if you want to. But what it does, it just makes your game more difficult to figure out. So obviously, if you need glasses to see, I'm not going to start off with glasses. So it's kind of like one of those things like, I got to figure it out. And I bet you my screen will be blurry. So like you just have to assume that these are the things that are going to happen. Or if you find like this one, chances of waking up and walking randomly when you sleep. Just kind of wild experiences that you get to figure out. At this point we get a starting location, so we get a pick. The last game I picked, I was in Redford. It was one of these ones because these are the southern parts of the map. There's only these 4 pieces of map. I kind of want to try, let's see. There's this one named after a Swedish mining town. This village is home to one of the most largest prisons. Grounded called frozen half by its inhabitants. Shortly after the outbreak, the prison was abandoned, leaving the inmates' fates unknown. So that one probably has a ton of zombies on it. So you just gotta assume what's gonna happen. If you've seen any movies, you've seen any games, you kind of know what's gonna happen. The next one we have Lion Mountain, the hamlet location in the Adirondack Mountains. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Lion Mountain once thrived in its booming mining industry. Since then, all operations ceased in the late 60s. The town's vibrancy has faded, leaving it abandoned mines dormant, daring only the bold, or foolish to explore. We got Redford, a small, loosely connected rural hamlet With a couple small business and mostly single-family housing, there weren't very many people before the apocalypse, and now there are far fewer. And then we have this one, which is often mistaken for Saranac Lake, New York. This small, elongated town is home to numerous small businesses and government buildings. Its school, the district's largest, emerged as a primary refuge for locals in the region when the apocalypse struck the valley. So I probably don't want to do that one. I kind of want to try this one. I don't remember which one I clicked last time. So now we're going to load into the map. It's just going to plop us in a house, and at that point, we just have to scavenge through the house. I'm not going to pick up unnecessary supplies when I first started. So unnecessary supplies I consider wood planks, wood scrap, cardboard scraps, things like that where like eventually we need them to build our house, but right now I'm going to focus on making sure that I have enough food and water to survive. I don't know what time it is. When you open up this, so like right now, like I have a phone. I'm going to turn off my phone because battery percentage is 25%. I don't got another battery laying around. So these are my clothes. This is where we can put stuff at. When we scavenge, we'll get shoes and pants and backpacks and all this stuff, so we can put this on there, and then we'll have armor and things like that as well. Utility, right now I think in my other game I have a map, I have a thermometer, kind of whatever I need to help work on it. So right now I'm peckish and I'm slightly thirsty, so that's nothing to worry about right now. Your medical will show all the things you need. So if you get scratched, you get bitten, you fall and get hurt, whatever it is, it'll show it here. And then sometimes it'll even prompt you with quick pick kind of thing. So like you'll be able to quickly bandage yourself just going through this as well. Go through these. So when you first start, you get your first ones. So as you can see, I got 4 of them because I picked cooking to be another one. So you can have your perks, you can click your perks. So this one, bank it, you gain an additional perk point upon hitting 100. Eating raw ingredients such as flour, sugar, satisfy your hunger, or XP gained by related skill task is increased by 25%. We'll do that one. Okay, so then we're gonna back out of here, we're gonna go to farming. I'm going to click this one. Bank it, extra 100. Circle life. Discarding a growing plant gives you a 50% chance of recovering its seed. You can see how long it will take to take a compost bin to create soil as well as quality soil in your yield, and gain XP with increased by task by 25%. I'm going to probably say this one. I believe you get more points, you can unlock more. Let's do scavenging next. I like this one. Searching containers instantly. A lot of them, muscle memory and bank it, are pretty consistent with all these other skills. We're gonna click this one. This one's a little bit more. So this one I got, let's see, detail oriented. All schematics, regardless of what the skill's for, give 25% more when read. As your nearby utility cabinet becomes more full, your stress decreases, which is cool. And you'll find more about that out in a little bit. All standard workbench recipes are 50% cheaper to craft. And then must remember, I really like this one. This one's pretty good because once you start figuring it out, you can figure out your stress another way. I never had an issue with my stress. Alright, so right now, this is what we get. So every time we do something, it starts bringing it up to give us points and stuff like that. And then there's certain things like when you're searching around, you find books that you can read, but you have to be, say your cooking has to be 30. Things like that. So you'll figure it out as you go. Then we get over to exercises. If you ever want to, you can exercise. It gives you strength and stuff like that for when you need to go do stuff. So if you need to carry containers across the yard into your house or whatever the case is. You get over to crafting, so you have all these things. So you got fuel, medical, weapons. You can make all sorts of weird things, right? Slicing, you just need a knife so you can slice all this stuff up. You can eat it. So when you look into these, so you have this one. Say slice of watermelon, you cut it into pieces. You obviously need a watermelon, right? So I don't got one. You need a knife. It takes, 5 seconds to make it, and then it fills your hunger about 14%. When you start getting hungry, you'll figure it out as it goes. I've learned when you hit B, so you can build all sorts of things. So you can build utility cabins. So this is what we need to make a home base, okay? We need wood scrap and a hammer. Pretty easy, pretty simple. We'll look that over. We got decor, which is furniture, junk piles, fortifications. We can build ourselves a base, which is pretty cool. Furniture, we can make a mattress if there's not one in there. Most houses are going to come with a basic necessity of a little bit of food, a weapon, a mattress if you decide to stay there. They got candles on it because sometimes your place doesn't have power. Your power runs out. So it's pretty cool. I like the way they designed this game. Skill furniture, we got basketball net, we got pull bar and shooting range. So it just helps us be stronger for when we need to run and go do things. We come over to stations, we got the standard workbench. That's what's going to help us build a lot of this stuff. And we fill it up with the things that we find to create the things we need. Honestly, every time we start building stuff, what's going to happen is that once you start building it, it's going to need more wood to keep it going, if that makes sense. Alright, so we got the storage, we got utilities, we're kind of looking over that. Farming, so obviously we can make our own farm, we can do rain collectors, we can do wells, we could do all these things. It's kind of cool when we get to it. And defense, there's only barbed wire. I'm sure it'll probably happen more. Alright, so we're already in danger, so that's kind of cool. So we're going to search this. I'm going to take things that are important. Toilet paper is not currently important. And you got to be careful because they can actually like rip through a keyboard. I guess, oh, a cleaver. I'm going to go ahead and set that for my quick use. So at that point I can pull it up. Oh, that's a cast iron pan. That's not what I want to do this one. So I got a cleaver now. So at least if he breaks in, I can kick his butt. Vodka, honestly I'm going to take that because that's an empty container for liquids to drink. Ooh, a map. Map is helpful. Cigarettes help breathe through stress. Haha, you stuck out there. Alright, so because I think they can see me through, I'm going to go ahead and lock that door. So I can scavenge into this house. Alright, so I'm going to take the compression bandages, pliers, t-shirt, and you're just going to pretty much go through and you're just going to start collecting stuff. You got to be careful because down here you have a maximum weight, and right now I'm at 41 out of 100. And we're going to do this. You're just going to scavenge. You can hit H to take the entire cabinet or whatever you're searching, because that just gives you more things to do. Oh shit. Well, sorry for cussing. I'm very panicked. That scared me. So yeah, they can break down doors, and I totally forgot. You suck. Alright, so then at this point, we're in danger, so I gotta be very, 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 very careful. Oh, wow. Alright, and if you ever need to, you can go over here to medical. See, I'm just a little scratched, so it's gonna be okay. But I also have to be very careful. Flashlight, canned tomatoes. Oh, I can't get in there, but I can destroy it. I hate doing that, but I'm gonna search it. I don't need any of that stuff. So, but the cool thing is, so you always drink. So it pops up my bar when I'm getting hydrated. I try not to overly hydrate because, well, too much water doesn't feel good either. You can always take a shower, wash yourself, make yourself clean, so then you don't stink. I'm gonna take all that because that's all helpful. Okay, so now we're on a mission to get the heck out of this house. And yeah, see, there's already zombies over there, so you gotta be very careful because some zombies are really fast, like the one that came to the house. See, I take clothes because it just helps us do that. Newspapers help us not be so stressed. School backpack, that'll help me carry more. Okay, so right now I'm okay. I'm gonna get that backpack on. Backpack just helps. I put on these khaki pants. Alright. I'm gonna go to that house and I'm gonna scavenge. Ooh. No matter what, you gotta be really careful because they're gonna be everywhere. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many. I picked beginner because it was easy. I didn't pick beginner. I think I just picked standard. Oh, there's way more zombies than my other game. I picked super easy on the other one. I don't know. I would say I always pick beginner to kind of just test it out. We're gonna stop at this house. That looks less stressful than the other one that had zombies all over it. Anyway, so just, yeah, I would say start with beginner. I mean, you can always have a practice map. Looks like a pretty solid house. And you always gotta be careful, so when you're smashing stuff, you're breaking into places, it's gonna alert zombies. That's silly. Canned peas. Boots are helpful. Obviously, you can move things out of the way. Always scavenge. Always look for things. Right now, any food is better than no food. Ooh, this is cool. So I found another phone that's got 90%. Wine. Thermometer helps for when it gets colder and things like that. You can kind of keep an eye on it. That looks important. Alright, I can't see anything else. I would like to get in this house. The only problem is that once I open this door, I can't block it either. And you always gotta be careful in case there's say, oh sweet, just found a gun. It's getting dark though. I'm gonna try to move this in front of the door. So as you pick things up and move them, there, I block that. I'm gonna do this one as well. So I'm just blocking. I'm blocking everything, and then I'm gonna put all these blinds down because it's getting dark, and this is gonna be my home for the night. All windows come with blinds, so that's super helpful. I just want to shut everything so nobody sees them here, because then they won't be attracted to this house. I don't see a zombie in here, so we're okay. So this house is way safer than the one we started in. Well, I can't see anything. That's the only problem with this game, is that you can't see nothing. So you gotta shut all the blinds. I don't know. The way I see this is food is good, seeds are good. Anyways, Oh shoot. Rotten food's okay. It just won't give you a tummy ache. Seeds are good because you'll start a farm. There's always sounds. Always. Sounds that make you uncomfortable. I'm gonna look. It's foggy. That's kind of cool. I do like the graphics that they've been working on. So it's like a team of 2, I think, that have been doing the game. And they've been doing that. So it's pretty cool. I like it. So now we just sit and wait it out, to be honest. As we wait, I'll do this. I'll turn this light on. I'll show you guys. Okay, so what you can do is once you start doing things, you can investigate things. Obviously, it'll tell you, hey, like this needs a construction level 25 to investigate this. You can destroy it. So once you start getting weapons and tools and all these things, you can destroy these things. So once you say like this dining table, you'll rip it apart. Sometimes you'll get nails, you'll get wood scraps, you'll get wood planks. It really depends. You can always move everything around because once you start setting up a house, like, yeah, you saw me move this in there because I destroyed the door, I needed to block it so zombies didn't get me. But then it just causes them to struggle to do that. You can decorate your house. I was decorating mine while scavenging other houses and ripping apart. There's arts. You can destroy these for wood. You can destroy pretty much everything in a house. Once you start doing this, this is for cooking. So when I think I came with a pan, let's find out. So you start getting food and stuff like that. So if you ever need to eat, you'll have these. And then everything has a recipe. So like the baked potato, you need a potato and some butter, right? So once you start scavenging, you'll find these things. And then of course, some of these are harder to find. You just cook the food, you get your health back, things like that. And what's really cool is every time you cook, you'll get these. So see, like I was running, I got 1 agility. Dismantling, once you start ripping things apart, dismantling, when you destroy them, I don't think I can, yeah. So this one, I need a heavy tool to destroy it. So when I start getting into games and stuff like that, you'll start scavenging, you'll find hammers, you'll find saws, you'll find pliers, like all the things. And you can start ripping all this stuff apart. Sinks, I always drink at the sinks. I try to wash myself to make sure I don't smell bad so the zombies don't smell me. Honestly, it's just keeping quiet, making sure no one sees me, waiting for daytime. And it's so hard because it's so dark. You get disorientated sometimes. And you can always check your medical thing to see if you're even tired. Yeah, so this one, I'm a little drowsy. So, I'm gonna sleep for 5 hours. Alright, so the sun's slowly coming up. I like to wait until it's bright, so you have a lot of the daytime and stuff like that. While we wait, we can kind of look at some of our stuff. So our inventory. So this is our recent stuff that we've looked at or gone through. We have weapons, so this is where my weapon's gonna pop out. So right now, I just got a cleaver, which is 2. Alright, so my cleaver is my first quick hit. So like when I hit the number 1, boom, it'll pop up. And then I can go and get some people. I kind of just look it over. So like this one's conditions like 100%. It's bladed. Oh, base swing time, base damage, base DPS. So it's kind of like you go over it. Like this one, I gotta be very careful with it. So this one I'm gonna hold a quick use. Most like other games, you get it, you can reload it. We got bread knives, we got whisk. We can just kind of look them over. So like they're bladed, they're okay for damage, things like that. My cleaver is probably gonna be the heaviest one. Let's sleep for another 2 hours. Oh, there we go. Okay, anytime you fall asleep, though, you're going to get extra hungry. So that's one thing you got to learn. Oh, yeah, I was going through stuff. So we have weapons, we have armor, we have our clothes that we have, so we can change it out and stuff like that when we need to. So like this one, I'm going to change out dress shoes that do nothing for me. I'm going to put on some boots. So we're going to wear those there. And then you'll be able to click through. So this is all my food. So I'm hungry. Breadstick box. So I got banana. I'm going to eat that banana. Oh, let's go. I'll show you. So I'm at 36% jambalaya. We're going to eat that. Peckish. And it also tells me I ate a tasty meal. So I got weapon speed and thirst rate and all that. So it kind of helps it out. So like some of these things are really good. I would try to shut things up because at that point I can always come back to it. I don't know what this big building is, but I kind of want to go look at it. Oh, and there's a car. Every time you drive a car, I'm going to tell you this now, it's going to alert every single zombie in the area and they will follow you. Oh, I see a couple. When they're on the ground, make sure you're crouching. I'm gonna search. Ooh, combat pack is the backpack, but it holds so much extra stuff. This is what I want. So as soon as you get these backpacks, what it does is it shows right here, extra capacity 150. So right now I'm able to carry 250 pounds worth of stuff. It shows me how much I have, which at any point I need to drop them, I can. We have our food, we got our medical, so this is where we're going to get all our medical supplies. So I got basic painkillers, compression bandages, elastic bandages. These ones are ammo. I don't got any ammo right now. These are all the things you're going to build with once you start finding a base. These are all my weapons, so it looks like I got a claw hammer and some extra stuff right there. Like I got a cooking volume. See, like this one, it says that it requires cooking 40. I don't have 40 right now, so once I get to 40, I can read it and learn more recipes. And this one's just extra stuff, so if I get bored, I can read a newspaper, learn things. Squash seeds, I always collect the seeds and the scraps. Anything that's got purple, I just feel like it's going to be necessary at some point. Ooh, claw hammer. That's going to help me rip down shelves. Fishing rod. I know they're starting to implement fishing and hunting in these games, which is really cool. Last game, I almost got ran over by an elk, so like, super helpful. We need a lockpick. So some things need a lockpick. Ooh, there's a heavy axe. Wow, this place is loaded. Alright, and always be careful because there could be something in here at all times. Bandages, always helpful. Insulated flask. Perfect. I'll show you the next thing. So when you get a flask, the cool thing is right here, you can fill container. So I'm going to go, and it'll tell you what you can do. So we're going to do that, we're going to fill it. So then when I go over here to insulated flask, boom, it's all clean, it's all pure, it's good to go, and I have enough. So that's super helpful when you're like running around and you can't find a place to stay or anything like that, that you always have supplies. Okay, so this is pretty cool. This one I don't have a key for. Usually if you have a key, it'll tell you there's no key in the ignition. So obviously I can hotwire it, but there's a 5% chance it's going to work. So we're going to exit the car, but you can drive cars around. I think it's really cool. Ooh, okay, so here's the lockpick. If you played Fallout, you kind of have an idea what the lockpick's going to do. We're going to go this way. Just try to make it go horizontal. Oh, I broke it. Okay, so don't do that. Oh. Man, I just got sucked, don't I? There we go. Got it. Ah, that was worthless. Alright. Alright, so let's talk over some of this stuff real quick. So one, let's check our medical. Always check it. So like moderately encumbered. So obviously right now I'm 190 pounds at 257. So I have to go through some of my stuff. I can drop it if I want to, making sure it's worthwhile to me carrying it. So now when you look at everything, so here's my weapon inventory. So these are all the things that I can hit people with. Each one is heavy. So like this axe, 10 pounds. And then like my cleaver is 3 pounds. And then you always got to watch it. So like when you're watching these, it's going to go down. Eventually it'll be destroyed. And then I can't use this anymore. So I probably should swap that out for something else. But right now it's been doing pretty good. I have a bunch of clothes and stuff like that. All these are somewhat not too heavy. Like the ones I'm wearing, that's fine, but like these other ones are fine. I could always dump them too. And then of course if you're in certain places like this, you can go and dump it into the cabinets when you aren't coming back for it. It's fine. These I can always pick up and fill. That's what that tells you. That little sign just says that they can be filled. So like this one is cold medicine. It's not all the way full, but once you empty it out, you can always replace it as well. And it kind of fills up your hydration. So this is going to be our crafting stuff. So aluminum scrap, cardboard scrap, there's seeds that pop up in here. It's kind of like everything that you possibly think that we need. Obviously watch your weights, because once you start getting heavy, you get moderately encumbered. I'm carrying too many things. So that means the more I carry, like these ones, I could probably drop a bunch of this stuff off right now. Either way, I'm going to rest and take a nap. I'm just going to check and see if I can do it yet. Okay, perfect. I need a hammer. Do I have a hammer? Alright, so I can build this. We're just going to plop that sucker right there. So this one always takes wood scrap. That means no zombies are going to spawn in this house at this point in time. So this will be our base to maintain. And just some key points so we can destroy the stuff on the floor. So it just picks up the trash. Makes it look a little bit better. But there's also, see at the top, it's giving me scraps and stuff like that. So I can make it look like it's not horrible. Get rid of that. And it's just gonna give me scraps and stuff, so. And then you can destroy bodies, because it's gonna start stinking. And then blood, you need towels. As it says right there. There, see, looking nicer already. Alright, looking nice, guys. I like it. I want to turn off some of these lights. Because you always gotta take care of your power. Alright, so this is gonna be our home for right now. And yeah, let's make sure we're all good to go. Very encumbered. Yep, I'm gonna put stuff away. Nice. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching in. If you guys want more of this video to learn more, play more, I could probably figure out how to stream it. I don't know. Whatever you guys want, let me know. If you guys played it, let me know what you think. Because obviously they keep updating it every week, so it gets better and better every single time. I think that's about it. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderfully weird day, and I will see you guys next time.